Hey guys, Carolina Rippers back with another video for you. Today we've got Onyx Vintage Football. Another fun product every year. This is an inexpensive way to get some autos. You can hit some pretty big names. Can you pull up the checklist for me, Cole? I wanted to go through some of the names you can get in this. So this is the 2023 Vintage. They're going to be college cards. You are going to see some guys that are still in college that are about to be drafted, and I believe you're going to see some other guys that are maybe even still in school. So I'm looking at this checklist right now. That is a very short checklist. I'm pretty sure there's more than that. How many is that?
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill is. I actually saw somebody pull a Tyreek Hill out of here. But you have got guys like Drake May, Drew Aller is in here, Cam
29.
Rising, Breece Hall, Blake Corum. What?
29.
JJ McCarthy. You got some big names in here for the college guys. So this is not going to be one of those products that you're going to see thrown into breaks a lot right now and things like that, but some really cool stuff you can get. I feel like the checklist is longer than that. Now, the cool thing about it, when you look on the back, you get 4 total cards. You're going to get 2 autographs on card, and you're going to get 2 base cards. But the coolest part of this is that they're all limited. The blue signatures are going to be out of 400 or less. Green is limited to 50 or less. Red is 25 or less. And the black is 5 or less. So it's kind of like Luminance and a couple other products where the ink color makes a difference on how rare the autograph is. I'm a little surprised looking at that. Jaden Daniels is on there as well. A lot of good quarterbacks that should be coming out this year or next year. So let's see, who else? There's a bunch of guys I'm not familiar with. There's Johnny Cook and there's Jonte Cook. Back to back. I wonder if they're related. I mean, Johnny and Jonte are very close. Although one of them's named Johnny Cook, the other one's Jonte Cook the second. So I feel like maybe not, because that would be... I mean, it could be. It just, you know. All right, let's see. One little pack. You always have to be careful taking stuff out when it's in these little... I mean, this is a really, really premium material. But when it's got these little things, your cards can get caught in there. So here's your pack. Onyx does a very good job. Onyx doesn't really make a lot of products, but they do pretty well with what they have. All right, we got a quarterback on the front. What you laughing at?
None.
Did not want to come in. Ooh. KJ Jefferson is going to be the first one, and usually your other base card's on the back. So Zach Zinter, is he even on the list? See, look, he's not even on the list. So that can't be a full list. Zach Zinter. I like the design this year. What do you think? They went away a little bit from the...
Well, if we read a little bit, it says this.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So they went away from the material they used to be like the old school cardstock. This is a little bit different. It's still kind of the old school cardstock. It's a little thinner, I'd say, but it's a little bit of a glossier finish. So Zinter, KJ Jefferson, and let's see our autos. Running back, Blake Corum. That's a good one. Blake Corum is out of Michigan. That is definitely one of the better ones to get. So blue ink, that means it's out of 400 or less. We take that. And another running back, Nicholas Singleton. So NS number 10 on that one. I do not know Nicholas Singleton. Do you know Nicholas? Are you familiar?
Me and Nick are best friends.
Oh, you call him Nick?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he gave you permission?
Of course.
To call him that? Here. So why don't you sleeve up some cards? But the fact that they're on-card autos adds a little bit of extra value to it for sure. And, of course, getting guys like Blake Corum, he's going to be a pretty decent draft pick coming up in the draft here. This will be a short video, guys. This is not a ton of cards.
Cards are so thin.
Yeah, they're very thin.
I feel like I need a smaller top loader than the normal size.
They're going to slide around in a 35 point. All right, let's get these guys up here. So I'm happy with the Corum. I don't know Nick Singleton. I'm going to have to look him up a little bit. I'm not familiar with him. All right, next one up. I have to tell my buddy Carmelo about Blake Corum. He's a Michigan fan. I'm pretty sure I'm right about that anyway. I have to check the back. But both of those are blue ink, so they should be out of 400. Oh my goodness, this little pack.
You just like opened it already?
You know what? You know what, Punk? Ooh, Trevor Etienne. Travis's brother, I think. Of course, I said that last year about somebody, and I was totally wrong. And there's Nicholas Singleton again without the auto. But Trevor Etienne, I'm pretty sure about that one. All right, wide receiver this time. Not wearing a helmet. Javon Baker. Well, he's excited. Javon Baker. Can you look up Javon Baker? Nicholas Singleton looks like Penn State. Yep, Penn State University. Blake Corum. That's an interesting Michigan uniform, but that is Michigan. UCF.
I
Nice.
said UFC. I was like, what?
And a running back. It looks like a different color at least. We're going to get the same guy. We got the same guy twice. Come on. Come on. There's only 400 of them, and we got the same guy twice. That's ridiculous. Well, Nick, look up Nicholas Singleton and tell me where he's going to get drafted. We need him to be a really high draft pick because we got 2 of his autographs. So, unfortunately, we got the same guy 2 times. This happened to us when we did Onyx baseball, where we got the same guy twice. And it was basketball, which is also very strange.
I'm not blind.
What are you looking for?
I don't remember.
Let's see. He's a running back. He was named the Big Ten Freshman of the Year in 2022. So he's played 2 years. So he must have a whole nother year left at Penn State. How did he do, though?
That.
It looks like he actually did much better his first year. Didn't have quite as many carries. So I don't know. We'll have to see how Mr. Singleton does. Maybe he'll step it back up in year number 3 for Penn State. But that's a little first look for you guys. Let me slide these forward a little bit. Little first look for Onyx Vintage. These are going for about $50 a box. Not that expensive when you're getting 2 on-card autos and you can hit some pretty decent stuff. We didn't get a quarterback, unfortunately. But I do like the product. It's just fun for something different. I mean, if you're going to spend $50, that's less than the cost of 2 blasters. But you're getting 2 on-card autos. So, if you look at it that way, I think it's a pretty decent deal. So what do you think, Cole? What's your opinion of the product? What do you rate it?
I mean, I always love these little card sets where it's just autos. You're not like dealing with a bunch of base and stuff.
Yeah. If I'm going to get college stuff, I'd rather just get a couple of autos and not a ton of base.
I give it a 7.
Ooh, a 7. Really? Your scoring is weird today, man. It's weird. I'm okay. I would probably give this more of like a 6 foot, a 6.7, a 6.7. Just because it is college stuff, it is not licensed, and it's on the lower end of things. But I think it's good. I like it for what it is. It's a really fun product. We've been ripping this for like what 3 or 4 years now. So really cool stuff. Well, guys, thanks for joining us for the video. It's a quick one today. Just wanted to give you another look at a different product. If you're looking for an affordable way to get some cool autos, you can hit some of these big guys like we told you earlier. I mean, if you spend $50 on this and hit a Tyreek Hill or a Breece Hall, you're super thrilled. And then you got Drake May and J.J. McCarthy and all those other guys too. So, hope you have a great rest of your week and weekend. We'll see you soon, guys.